Okay, so before we start, I want to explain something. And I mean, it's nothing really new, but I want to emphasize a bit more. Yeah, it's okay. So now I learned quite a lot about the fascia. You know, fascia is a connective tissue that is all over the body and it's wrapping everything, really everything. They thought before that it's only around tendons and muscles and organ, but they said that it has different layers to it. Actually, it penetrates everything. It's very interesting because it's a bit similar to the mycelium system of the fungi. You know that they say that all the earth is actually has a network of fungi that connects everything together. It's just the same thing, really, that everything is connected, basically. But the only thing that is normally not connected is our mind. Yeah, that's the problem. So what's happening when our mind is not connected? Let's say when we do exercise, so we cannot get the full benefit. So yoga, of course, is really dedicated to that. But in yoga, normally we don't pay attention so much to, we're supposed to, but it's not the emphasis of paying attention to the whole. Yeah. So if we're stretching one arm, we're paying attention more to that. So I want to encourage us more to pay attention to the whole, but not just generally to the whole body, but to pay attention to the connection. This is the point here, the connection. So when we do a stretch, for example, if I stretch like that, yeah, so the movement, of course, is in the shoulder and the arm, but it's also in the rest of the body, really. Okay? Okay? And then if I move a bit to here, then the movement is opening a whole new range of connection. And to here, again, a new range of connection. So when you train your mind to be aware of it, it's fascinating because it's like yin and yang. Okay, so there is the obvious connection, yeah, because this is yang, it's the most obvious. But also there is yin, yeah, the other part is also going inside, yeah. So there is movement everywhere. The whole body moves together, and not only that, that fascia, the way I feel it, yeah, it's different for everybody maybe, but the way I feel it is like the skin, and under the skin there is a layer, and the feeling is as if the skin is kind of sliding on top of the other layer, and as much area of the body I can feel that feeling, it's unbelievable. It's such a beautiful feeling, and it's also very pleasant. Okay, so when you connect to that quality of wider connection in the body, it brings pleasantness, and they talk about this pleasant when they talk about the fascia, that it gives a lot of pleasure. Okay, so let's have fun, basically. Okay, so let's start sitting. Beautiful. Okay, so the first thing we pay attention is to the breath. Now, breathing is fascinating as well. Of course, everything is fascinating. So normally when we pay attention to the breathing, we pay attention only where it's, again, yang, when it's obvious. But let's try to pay attention to the not obvious, meaning the whole body. When you inhale, if you pay really, really, really close attention, you feel reaction in your whole body. In your whole body. And I'm not talking now specifically about the energy that we mentioned many times before. I'm talking about movement. Okay, so let's start to pay attention to the breathing. You don't need to breathe strong. This is not the point here. You need to pay attention to movements in the whole body. Can you feel that when you inhale, there is a whole body action around it? Movement all the way to the toes, all the way to your head. Everywhere it moves, but differently, of course. inhale, there's a certain movement in the body. When you exhale, there's another movement in the body. Okay, so continue to pay attention how the breath moves and how the body responds. As much body parts we can include in the awareness and recognize movement is so beneficial. Okay, great. Now let's lift the arms from the sides. And now let's do this movement with awareness to the fascia. Okay, so we're going to lower them down, and the awareness, exactly like in the breathing, we want to feel how the connections in the body are shifting. Exhale down. Inhale slowly, slowly. Yeah, and feel that it's like wings extending from the center of your body. Yeah, they are connected from the front, from the sides, from the back, into your arms, into your fingers, into your fingertips. And then the wings are moving down. Be aware of the movement of the whole body. Exhale down. Again, inhale, push out, and feel the wings are stretching from the center of the body to both directions. And try to feel how the connection are shifting from place to place as you lifting and as you lowering. Let's go down. Beautiful. Now let's do the same, lifting from the front. Okay? And really pay attention. It's fascinating how so many little parts of the body are engaged in this movement. Inhale up. Slowly. Here the importance is to recognize the connection. Exhale down from the side. Inhale from the front. Push your arms away. And feel your lower back. Feel your legs. Feel your buttocks. Feel your abdomen. Feel your chest. Everything engaged. And then now when you go back, don't go from the sides, try to go backwards with your arm as much as you can and see what is it engaging here. Exhale down. Again, inhale from the front, push far. Engage. Engage more. Pay attention how the skin slides on the fascia. And down. One more time, slowly. Keep your mind 100% inside. Recognize the gliding. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's shake now. Shake. Release tension. Shake, shake, shake. Shake everything. Release tension. Okay. Let's move into the next movement is circles. Now here, what's important is not to move the shoulders. Try to move the mid-body. Okay? And start to the sides that your body wants to start. Now, again, we're talking fascia here, so we want to extend as maximum as we can to each direction. And let's reverse. Okay, so we try to minimize the movement of the shoulder and really to pay attention to the mid-torso moving Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Let's lift the right arm. Okay, and now let's stretch 45 degrees to the side. Yeah, not straight to the side, 45 degrees. And it clearly opens a wide range of connection between the area of the buttocks, the whole lumbar area, all the way up to the fingertips. Okay, so recognize that. And now dynamically we're closing in. Yeah, we're closing further and further. Yeah, as if we do a small rotation. Keep stretching out. And then we're opening up. We keep the same position. Yeah, so we stay down. We're just playing with the angle. Open completely up, aiming. Chest and head up. And open completely new connection in the front. And we're closing. Pay attention how the connection shifts. Connection shift, connection shift. Open. Open, 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 open. Close. One more time, open. And come up. Okay, just take a minute because we emphasize really strong one side now. Observe how that side is doing compared to the other. Observe how the breath is doing. You see, when you're working on the fascia, it's affecting the whole system, the whole organism, affecting the breath, the mind, the emotions, everything. Lovely. Let's do the other side. So we're stretching up. We go a bit to the side. And now we start to play closing down and opening up. Okay? Before we start to go, establish a clear connection with what is engaged now between your lower body and the shoulder, the arm, the fingers. And just be with it. Be very clear with it. Breathe to it. Okay? And now we start. We close down. Stay all the time to the side. Just close in. And feel how the engagement changes to your lower back, to the other side of the back. Close more, close more, close more. Open up. Open. See how it changes, and now starting to engage the sides, the front, all the way to the center of your abdomen. And again, close. Slowly. See how your skin's sliding on the fascia. Go. Open. Let it open. Then come up. Okay, again, observe the body. And now, again, let's reconnect with the breathing like we started. And see if you have more clarity of the connection between the breath and the whole body. When I breathe, I feel that the middle part of the body, when I inhale, is moving down everywhere. The skin, down, into the legs, into the feet. Yeah, and the outside lifts up. When I exhale, it's the opposite. The center lifts up and the sides or the periphery moves down, moving down. The whole body is very important. Okay, wonderful. Let's move now into the classic chair exercise that we normally do. Okay, we sit more in the front of the chair and we try to make sure that we align. So shoulders above the buttocks. Okay, and the spine, the crown, align with the spine, align with the coccyx, tailbone. We pay attention to the position of our chin. And pay attention to the difference between the left and the right of your body. Pay attention specifically how your back responding to your breathing. Is the air kind of moving the tissues the same? Does the body feel the same strength on both sides? Okay, now we're gonna go down. Remember, always we first establishing power in the feet by giving a lot of power to the sole of the feet, to the toes. Then we're pushing down to activate the knees and the thighs. Then we're pulling the pelvic floor in and up. Then the abdominals moving, or the lower abdomen moving in and up. Okay, this is the base. And now we inhale. And we start to roll the spine, one vertebra after the other, from the top. Slowly, slowly. Yeah. Slowly, slowly. Try to see inside each vertebra how it's moving down. Resisting with your legs the movement. Good. Okay, once we are down, make sure that your feet or your legs are a bit wider than the chair. We inhale and we continue the movement, arms in between the legs of the chair. And now, let's stay there and only work with the head to emphasize the fascia movement. We're lifting the head, so we're stretching a bit the front of the body. Here we're looking forward, inhale. And then we exhale, and we're bringing the chin to the chest. And feel how your fascia is lifting from your sacrum all the way up to your neck and to your crown. And then add a deep breath in the end of the movement. Inhale deep. Exhale. Again, lift your head and allow the stretch of the fascia from the front. Exhale, chin to chest, and then inhale to your back to emphasize the stretch on the back. Okay, we're getting ready to go up. Inhale, exhale, push your legs strong, and we're lifting one vertebra at a time until we're sitting again erect. Take a deep breath and relax. Okay, let's repeat it one more time. Inhale. Exhale, activate feet, thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals, and start to roll down. Slowly, slowly. You feel your spine, feel how your connective tissues are gradually sliding down. Here the emphasis is awareness, is not to reach somewhere. To really pay attention to every second of the movement. Good. Once we are down, let's stretch the arms in between the chair. And again, a few head lifts. Inhale. Lift the head up and bring your jaw forward. Yeah, you want to emphasize with that more your front. Exhale down. Chin to chest. Inhale to your back. Feel your whole back opening and lifting with your breath. Exhale. Lift your head. Inhale. Lift your jaw. Exhale. Inhale to your back. Chin to chest. Exhale, push up. Roll your spine up. Okay, just to explain 1 minute about the jaw. Okay, so the jaw is connected to the cleidomastoid, yeah, to this muscle here, yeah, and this is connecting to the chest and it's connecting to the lower abdomen. Okay, so when we're lifting the head and we don't lift the jaw up, yeah, so then we don't get the full effect of the stretch of the front. Okay, so when we go up, yeah, it's beautiful if we can do this movement of lifting the jaw up. Yeah, like how do you call it? A wolf. Ow! This movement, yeah? Okay, so you feel that your whole front is stretching. This is a classic fascia movement. You're pulling from the pubic bone all the way up into the chin. Okay, good. Let's continue the chair. Okay, so let's go into the second movement when we go down and we're placing our hand behind the heels. Okay, inhale, exhale, start to go down, slowly, slowly. Arch your back as much as possible. You give life to the vertebrae. And then place your hands behind the heels and push your body further down. Push your feet strongly down and roll your spine down. Breathe to your back. Breathe to the fascia. Really feel that you engage. Okay, inhale deep, exhale and roll back up. Let's continue the movement. Yeah, and arch back, yeah, arch, lift your chin, and do this jaw movement. Feel that your whole front is lifting, is stretching from your pubic bone. Okay, now just look at me 1 minute. When you're like this with your jaw up and you arch a bit backwards, just rotate a little bit your head and your body just a little bit to activate different lines of stretch. And release. Okay, so it's like I see it like I say like hairs, yeah, hairs of tendons that are connecting between the whole pubic area, yeah, all this area into the top, and when I rotate, those kind of lines are kind of moving like this. I hope you get something similar or maybe even better. Okay, let's do the last one. And the last one here is not the last, but of this series, is to hold behind the legs of the chair. Yeah, and to further pull the body down. Inhale. Exhale. Activating power and rolling down slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly. Really feel how you're separating the vertebra. Be inside your spine. Feel each vertebra. Okay? Once we are down, we're holding behind the legs of the chair. Yeah, and we start to pull the body further down as much as the body allows. And recognize the fascia. Soften. Recognize the connections. Okay, inhale deep. Exhale, roll the spine back up. And again, let's go opposite. Arch forward. This time, let's hold the back of the chair. Yes, so we're pushing forward. Yeah, we're arching and we're rolling the shoulder blades. Yeah, we're holding the back of the chair and we're lifting the chin again and we're making this jaw movement. Do it a few times, release, so you can see very clearly how there is engagement. Inhale, release, exhale, engage. Inhale, release, exhale, engage, and this time, when you are engaged, just rotate a little bit from side to side like we did before. Rotate your head. And come back to the center and sit quietly for a minute. Just observe. This is so beautiful. Oh, there's so much space to breathe. There's so much space in the mind. It's wonderful. Pay attention to the breathing, to the quality, like we did before in the beginning. I'm sure it's different by now a lot. Wonderful. Okay, let's change now. So we're standing. And what we want to do now is to use the chair to stretch. Okay, so let's place the hands on the chair and move a bit backwards. Okay, so here, again, we're working on the back, we're working on the fascia, yeah, and we're gonna go a bit forward and then push back and feel how the elongation takes place from your lower back, sacrum area, from your sides, all the way to the shoulders. And while we are here, just tilt from side to side to engage more your sides. Inhale to the center, tilt to the other side, engage. Inhale, tilt, exhale, engage. Inhale to the center, exhale, engage. Okay, let's walk back. And just sit quietly, stand quietly, sorry, and observe. Stand straight. Let the breath move freely into the lower part of the body. Relax your pelvic floor. And also here, observe the breath holistically. What's happening to me? How is the breath moves in the body, in the whole body? Beautiful. Let's repeat the previous. Go back. Bend your knees first. Yeah, and then roll your spine a bit like we did before with the chair. And we're placing hands on the chair. Okay? Okay, now we're going to do dynamically stretching, a bit like we do downward facing dog. So we're lifting one heel, let's say the right, and we're pushing the body backwards to emphasize the bend of stretch that comes from the left heel all the way, buttocks all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale and push back. Lift your right heel and activate that bend. Come back. Let's do it dynamic a few times. Inhale, keep your right heel up. Exhale, push. Feel how your body engaged. Feel it. Slowly, more and more parts are being engaged. Okay, come back. Inhale, lower the right, lift the left, and push back, engage, come back, inhale, exhale, push back. Good. Okay, come back. Let's walk a bit further away with the legs. And now we're going to go backwards, engaging the back of the legs all the way to the back. And now let's lift the heels, inhale, and then exhale and go lower with the heels. And then stretch your knees backwards and take a deep breath to the pose. Feel how your whole body is connected, heels to crown, shoulders, rib cage, everything is alive. Again, release a little bit, lift the heels, move a bit forward to the chair, not with your legs, only tilt forward a bit. Exhale, go back to the pose. Stretch and be aware. Okay, so while we are here, now let's just tilt our buttocks from side to side to engage more the side bands. And be aware of the tissue sliding under your skin. Side to side, pushing your rib cage to the side. Beautiful. Let's walk forward, close to the chair, and we're standing. Observe your body. Allow the breath to move free inside. Relax your pelvic floor. Feel the connection as the breath moves all the way to your feet. Be aware of this opposing movement of the body relating to the movement of the breath in the whole body. Wonderful. And let's come more to the front. One minute, take it out. Okay, let's just shake first of all. Shake your whole body. And this is a great opportunity to pay attention to what moves and what doesn't move. Okay? This is very important. Okay, so shake everything and see if there are islands of tension. What moves and what doesn't move, or what moves less. Pay attention to everything. Okay. Very good. Okay, let's do some rotation. Do it slowly and feel. Awareness in the whole body, and see how your body shifting connection. How the skin and the fascia are sliding on each other. This is fascinating. And reverse. You see, what makes the magic here is your awareness. If your awareness is capturing everything, then everything works. If it captures only a little bit, less works. Okay, so try to capture everything. Every part the smallest part of your body. Okay, wonderful. Let's continue and do circles only with the pelvis. Again, it offers a new connections. Slowly, slowly, pay attention what's happening. How your body engaging in different angles, in different ways. Slowly, slowly. And reverse. Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Let's do something that is a bit more active. Because in the teaching of the fascia, they talk about fast release. Okay, so we do the slow stretches, but also the body absorbs energy and releases it fast. It's also beautiful to feel. So what we do, we standing in front of a wall, yeah, and what we want to do is to reach to the wall and then push back. Okay, let's try to keep the body erect, yes, so we don't bend the body. Yeah, try to keep the body completely straight and just fall into the wall and push. Okay, beautiful. And another thing that we do, we're just moving, we're just kind of jogging a little bit in the front, in the center, in the one place. And we're relaxed, completely relaxed. Okay, and then we're jumping. And then we can jump on one leg and the other. Okay, and letting go, and then from side to side, soft, 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 soft. Wonderful. Then just catch the breath. Observe the body. So we do, this kind of more activating, accelerating. Yeah, it's very good for the circulation and to release this fast energy. And then the soft stretching. Okay, let's move into classic yoga. But we're still observing the same ideas, same principles. Okay, so let's start with a triangle. Good. Keep your feet one to the wall and the other one is straight forward. Inhale, arms up, and start to move down. Okay, do it slowly and feel the engagement. Many places are engaging here. Many, many. Pay attention. Arms down, and now let's engage the upper arm. So do it very slowly because this is a beautiful engagement of the whole side and front and back. Yeah? So let's do this circle a few times. The circle of the top arm. Do it slowly and continue. Stretch it away, far, 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 far. Feel how it's engaging your lower body. One more time, a circle, stretch it away. Far, far, far. Okay, now let's keep it up. Breathing deep. And feel the expansion from the middle of your chest, middle of your back, into the arms. Okay, we're getting ready to go up. Inhale, exhale, bend the front knee and kick the body up, push it up, arms down, relax. Take a deep breath. And let's do the other side. Close, open. Connect to the center line, as if you have a stick, connecting you to the center of the earth, moving through the center of your pelvic floor, and lifting through the center of your body, crown, infinity. Inhale, strong arms, and already engage. From the center of the chest, center of the upper back, the engagement comes all the way through the tissues, into the fingertips. Feel it before you go down. Feel that opening affecting your lower abdomen, your lower back, your rib cage. Everything engages. Inhale, exhale, and we start to go down. Slowly, slowly. Arm down, and now the same. Let's make circles, but slowly. Important is the shift of engagement. Go far. Go far. See how the engagement changes places. And continue. Slowly, slowly, each angle offers different connection. One more time, far, with 100% awareness. Okay, we stay up with the arm, and we breathe. Pay attention to the whole body. Okay, we're getting ready to go up. Inhale, bend the front knee, and push the body up slowly. Exhale, arms down. Close and release. Free movement. Pay attention to what maybe earlier didn't move so well. Okay. Wonderful. We're just observing 1 minute. How is our body, our mind, our emotions, our energy? How is the breath? Beautiful. Let's continue into the warrior pose. So this time we're opening a wider step. Okay, and again we're turning our foot. Okay, inhale, arms up. Activate this front bends opening. Inhale. Exhale and start to bend your knee. Okay, always we can adjust as we go down, so our front knee doesn't go beyond the ankle. Okay. Now the torso ideally is in that line that I mentioned earlier, like a stick moving into the center of the earth. Yes, so not like this, or like that, or like that. We are straight. Hold it. This is good to strengthen the leg muscles. Okay, now we're elongating further away. Elongate far. And we're resting the elbow on the thigh, and the top arm goes from above, again engaging the bands on the sides, front and back, and we keep it stretched. Breathe and feel the connections. Okay, let's get ready to move up. Inhale. Exhale, push the body up. Relax the arms down. Let's do the other side. We close and we open. Inhale, strong arms up. Okay, before we go down, let's just play a little bit with rotation, slow rotation of the arms and the hands, and feel how that rotation completely changes the engagement of the whole body. And close. Slowly, slowly. Pay attention how the engagement activate the back, the lower back, and continue. Inhale slowly, slowly. Pay attention to the engagement. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay, good. Inhale. Exhale, and we elongating down. And then we bending the knee. And then we holding the pose. Okay, good. A lot of power in the second chakra. Yeah, in the center of power, pushing strong into both feet, both legs. Feel the expansion and the extension from the center into all direction. Okay, we elongating far, resting elbow, and the upper arm goes above and stays above. Okay, feel the engagement, ideally from your heel through the whole bend of the sides to the finger, but maybe you can also feel your chest, your lower back, your upper back. As much as you can feel, it means that you're engaging more, that fascia system is engaged. Okay, inhale, exhale, push up, and release the pose, and shake a little bit to harmonize. Wonderful. Let's sit down. Let's sit down cross-legged. And just take a minute, because your body is adjusting. Areas that are a bit more tense, they're softening. Wonderful. Let's interlace the fingers and stretch up. Feel the engagement of the sides. And we go to the side. And we're stretching. As you hold it here, let's do rotation and activate the bands of the front. Rotate, activate the bands of the back. Again, front. Again, back. Push up. Change arm. And we go down. Activating the bend of the side. Then half rotation to the front, activating the back. Half rotation to the back, activating the front. And up we go. Beautiful. Let's make circles. Exhale down, inhale up. And reverse. Back to the center. Let's stretch forward. Hold it there and breathe deep. Pay attention to the bands being activated. Allow your body to move further and further down. Beautiful. Let's walk back. And let's lie down on the back, but before you lie down, just observe what I'm doing. Nothing complicated. But basically, before we relax, I want us to have a free movement, yeah, as we're stretching freely on the back, yes? So we're lifting the arms more to the side, up, but not straight up. And we're just stretching freely, yeah? Freely on the back to activate the back in this way, or the front, the whole body. Okay, so lie down on your back and just stretch naturally each side a bit more. Yeah, this has to be comfortable, okay? And pleasant is not something you stressing. Okay, and now let's bend the left leg and roll a little bit on the side, just a little bit. And with the left arm, yeah, so you're pushing the left leg to lift the left part of the body a little bit. You're rolling on your side, and with the left arm, you just play a little bit. Yeah, like you close it more to the front, and then you open it more to the side. And again, the idea is to activate the bands to all directions. And do it intuitively. Yeah, there is no the right way here. The idea is to feel and to enjoy. Okay, let's do the other side. Stretching the left, bending the right, and then tilt your body, lift it up a little bit, the right side, and start to play a little bit with the arm, the right arm, to feel that you're opening different parts of your body. Wonderful. We go back down, and let's just shake the whole body. Make sure your neck is elongated. Shake the body. Release tension. Let's take a deep breath, filling up the whole body with a lot of air. And then exhale and soften and soften and soften. And then pay attention to your body. Pay attention how it touches the floor. Okay, and let's relax the forehead and the eyes, the crown, the face, the jaw, the tongue. When you're relaxing, allow yourself to feel that you are loved, okay? That you're relaxing and you're allowing yourself to be, touched by life with love, by the air, by the energy. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, your throat. Relax your shoulder, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Relaxing your chest and your upper back. Abdomen and lower abdomen. Mid back and lower back, sacrum as well. Relaxing the pelvic floor, relaxing the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the feet and the toes. And again, connect to the breathing as we did in the beginning, and just observe how your body, your whole body, responds to the breath. Let's bring awareness into the space surrounding our body, and acknowledging that the inner vibration and the outer vibration unites. Beautiful. And now we start to awaken the body by breathing a bit deeper, feeling more spaces from the lower abdomen to the middle to the top. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale and release and soften. Then gently start to move the arms and the legs. Here, wiggle a little bit the body, give it movement everywhere, including the head, including the face. Make like funny face to move everything everywhere in the face. Yeah, in the crown, in your forehead, in your nose, everywhere. Okay, then let's bring the knees up. Let's embrace the knees and roll on the back a bit. And then let's roll down to the side. Take 1 or 2 deep breaths in here. And then let's help the body to sit up. And let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. We inhale deep. Then let's take a minute to give gratitude that we're here together practicing today. Let's visualize that this beautiful energy is shared among all beings on planet Earth with a message of love and unity. Thank you so much. And before we say goodbye, because this was a bit different emphasized today, I just want to hear if it was straightforward, if you could connect, if it was too, I don't know, far out, whatever you feel. Everything accepted, no problem. I just need to know so I know how to continue.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun. It was really good, and learning a bit more about the body and actually paying attention to bits that I didn't think were connected. But it's all, yeah, you could feel it as you were breathing or stretching. It was really cool.
Beautiful, wonderful. Thank
Thank
you
you.
Yes.
for you, Janet.
I, I I really like the variety of stuff you have to make us think of other things, because otherwise you get similar brain patterns. So this was
Exactly.
good to get something different, and for me to just try and get my brain fully engaged on all my bits in the body was, yeah, it was good.
Yes, that's
Because it
exactly the
floats
point.
off too often.
Exactly, and the idea is that awareness will kind of move into our daily life. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
One day, one day.
One day. Yeah. Before it's too late.
No, it'll be one day, and then one day it doesn't, and then another day it will, you know.
Exactly. And for you, Claire, how is it?
I think it's really thinking about the fascia really helps me to like stretch out the whole body, like all joined together. I love that. I really enjoyed that.
Beautiful. Okay,
I think
so
my internet's not so good.
it's just
Yeah.
something to integrate in the yoga. It's not either this or that. It's just more awareness, basically.
Yeah.
And what is special about this is that the engagement is through a change of movement, because if you only keep one, you only engage one band, but when you constantly changing slowly from one band to another, then you can really feel the difference and
Yeah.
make it more profound.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Much
Yeah.
love to everybody.
Thank you.
Much more
Have a
work. Thank
wonderful
you.
week.